How are you? Hope you're having a beautiful day and may peace be upon you. So if you give me a couple of seconds, I've got my son here who's joining us today. A couple of seconds for me to add my beautiful friend Audra. Okay. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how nutritionists can revamp your business and transform your business and revamp it to be super successful. And today we're going to be joined by an amazing, amazing friend of mine, the beautiful and super fabulous Audra Starkey. I'm going to quickly bring her on camera. Hold on. Okay, so Audra is the expert in sleep nutritionist and a very, very prominent public speaker. Hi, Linda. How are you? Thank you for watching. I'm just adding Audra, and today Audra is going to be hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hi, Izdihar. Hi.
Hi. Thank you for joining us today. And for those who are watching us today, if you're watching us live, press 1. And if you're catching us on replay, tap in 2 so that we can catch up with you afterwards. So today, Audra, we're going to be talking about how nutritionists can revamp their business. Because transitioning from an employed nutritionist to a business owner nutritionist is quite a gap. So what was it that what was your struggle when you started to do that, when you transitioned? First of all, what made you wanted to actually have your own business and help people, and you're considered the sleep expert, so yes. Did I just ramble? I'm sorry, I forgot to let you introduce yourself. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what you do, please?
Sure, no worry. Rambling's fine. Izdihar, don't worry. I do it myself as well. So, thank you. As I said, my name's Audra Starkey. I am a clinical nutritionist based here in Brisbane, and I specialise in working with shift workers to help improve their sleep and health through better sleep and workplace wellness programs. So. It's something that I'm very passionate about doing because I was a shift worker myself for 20 plus years. So I really do understand their pains in regards to sleep and nutrition and stuff. And so much so that I actually went back to university when I was nearly 40 years old to, I really wanted to kind of learn more about, nutrition specific to shift workers. And it really set me down a lot of different paths looking at sleep more so now as well, or combining the two. So yeah, that's a little snapshot of what I do.
Yeah, fantastic. And a nutritionist who specializes in sleep for shift workers, because shift workers, they work odd hours. There never is like a fixed time 9 to 5. It could be 1 o'clock. It can be like crazy hours throughout the day or throughout the week and throughout the month. So obviously it has an impact on their sleep, and that is what Audra specializes in and an expert in. So Audra, what was it when you started your business? What was the main struggle that you faced?
Oh, just one? Oh my goodness, no, way more than one is the how.
Absolutely.
So many struggles, because obviously I'd been an employee my whole entire life, so I'd never had my own business before. So that was a big process, and obviously me being a little bit different, coming in with a complete career change at 45, that was a struggle for me because I'd previously been in a job where I was very good at it. I was very competent at it. I really knew my stuff. I like to think I was fairly well respected in my workplace with what I did.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden I'm sort of embarking down this completely different career path, still working obviously with my shift workers, but it was definitely a completely different career path. So that has some, self-doubt kind of kicks in. Can I do this? All that kind of, negative self-talk kind of goes on. So yeah, there's been plenty, I can assure you. I think there's a diagram that goes out about, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, from here to success. It's not a straight line. It's like all these kind of zigzags in the middle.
Exactly.
So,
all the zigzags, all the somersaults and everything else, because You've been like
Absolutely.
a shift worker for 20 plus years. You have a secure, stable income. You've got, probably a few benefits and insurance here and there being plugged into there. And it must be one of the most scariest thing that you've ever done,
Yeah.
because now you're like, uh-oh, paycheck's not going to be steady again on the 25th. Uh-oh, I'm going to get the clients, or am I going to make it work? Does that all like keep on going in your mind when you first started and struggled to get things off the ground?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because my whole entire life I'm used to having, as you said, this steady paycheck that kind of comes in on a regular basis. It just comes in consistently. And obviously in a business, it can definitely vary, for so many different reasons. So, yeah.
Totally. And what was it? What was your one thing that made you kept moving forward? Like, regardless of all these fears going on, because we all have it, no matter in which parts of life we are. Even when you were working in a stable position, you have your fears going on. But what was it that kept you moving on, onwards and forwards, no matter what?
Yeah, that's a good question, Izdihar. And I think for those that know me, that have worked with me and know what I do, I'm very passionate about what I do. My business is very heart driven, and I almost get a bit teary just thinking about it now, because I know what it's like to work shift work, and I feel like there's no one out there that's actually helping people to improve their health. We just kind of almost get parked into the too hard basket that, with shift work. Oh, you should just quit your job. It's doing very bad things for your health, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, there's about 1.5 million Australians that work shift work alone. So if we all stopped working shift work and went to work 9 to 5, I say this often, I think the planet would almost stop spinning, because we need shift workers.
Exactly.
We
Imagine
absolutely need them.
The police or the doctors, the nurses, they're like 9 to 5 on the dot. Thank you, but I'm going home. Can you imagine? You walking in, or like airlines people, right? Oh, there's no flight at 5:01 because everybody goes home at 5 o'clock. And it's absolutely critical. But because of the toll of that, you're bringing in solutions for them. And that's what you wanted to help them and make them better. So, Audra, what was it? What was your ninja move that you did to actually help you revamp your business, like push it through all the time?
I've had a couple of ninja moves over the period. Definitely, I'm very much about changing and altering the course and so forth. But definitely, really working on emphasizing on just generating leads into the business as being the number one priority. It's very easy to get, and I'm sure you can appreciate this, Izdihar, it's very easy to get distracted on social media and looking at what other people are doing and looking at other nutritionists that are posting, nice food or, doing all that kind of stuff. But when I really just sort of took a step back and really just started to focus on what's really important, which of course is getting clients into my business, that's when, things definitely have definitely shifted, because it's getting that laser focus and not getting so many distracted by so many, one thing that we all have is the same amount of time, and time is precious. Once it's gone, we've lost it. So it's definitely about being more, productive with our time.
And I really love it, like being laser focused not just in many different things, but one thing and one thing only, like you mentioned, just bringing in clients to your business. Because the more you've got clients in, the more you can help people transform their lives, and also transforming your own lives too, in terms of your
It's very cute.
Thank you. And transforming your own life too, in terms of giving you stability and growth in your business. So coming into that, we had the pleasure and the honor of working together a couple of months back. So what was it, Audra, that made you feel that when working with having a strong personal finances really helped you to uplift, and as a result have an impact on your business?
Yeah, well, yeah, once we sort of started working together and really getting clarity, exactly, clarity on the figures and the numbers. And I think I think every single person that's watching this video right now can, you know, resonate that we don't get the financial education or literacy, you know, when we go through school or even in university. I had one subject on how to run a business, I think, at university, which is, you know, it was a little bit helpful, but you know, it really it's not until you actually get into it and really start running a business.
It's just the surface kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So when we really kind of just sat down and just absolutely laser focused on every single, you know, where every single penny's coming and going, it just it gave me so much more clarity. And interestingly enough, and I think there's a great quote, I think, what you measure grows faster. I've got to look at it now. What you measure grows faster is where attention goes, energy flows. And that is so true.
Exactly. So true.
Yeah.
And for you in your space of having the clarity, of having the confidence, it's just one thing less for you to think about, right? In your personal, like one thing less for you to think about because you know you've got clarity and confidence. And then as a result, bringing that into your business too. And I'm seeing you moving forward because you just launched your Kickstart program. You just came back. What was it, Melbourne or somewhere, or Brisbane, that you came back from speaking at the conference? And then now you're going to go to another conference soon, right? In November?
Next week, actually. I've got one.
Wow.
Actually, I've got about 3 coming up in the next few months. So yeah, which I really love. I love getting into the workplaces because that's where I really feel like I can actually make the best impact because I'm talking to more people, obviously, in a room.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And you're reaching out to more. That is just amazing. Yeah. It's such a tremendous transformation from starting on your own business, going back to school, starting your own business, and then being laser focused about getting clients, and then strengthening your personal finances so that you have the clarity and confidence to move forward in your business. So, Audra, what would be the number one advice that you would want to give to all the nutritionists out there that's either starting up or having kind of like a struggle or in a stuck phase or really want to push through? What would be your number one advice to them?
I've kind of got 2. Sorry, I can't really think or stop at one.
Absolutely.
But first and foremost, I think is really drilling down into a bit of a niche, something that you find a niche there that has a problem and really get laser focused on working out how to solve that problem so that you can serve that market well. It's very hard when you're a generalist to get good at anything. And that's why I obviously do what I do with shift workers, right? And and the sleep and the nutrition. And my other really tip for all of the nutritionists out there is, you know, really please go and search and find a good mentor, and don't just stop at one. Don't just actually look for mentors necessarily within our little nutrition circle. At the moment, in the last sort of 6 months or so, as you know, we've got similar mentors ourselves, but I now work with mentors that actually don't have anything to do with the nutrition world, but they have everything to do with the business world. And it's opened my eyes to a completely different way to, you know, run a business financially. So they're my 2 things, you know, find a niche that's that you want to kind of serve, and just really focus on serving them and work with some mentors. It's money Fantastic. Worth investing.
Totally. And I completely agree about those 2 things, being really, really focused, because you can easily get distracted by helping everybody. But then again, when you want to help everybody, you get no one because you're all over the place. And I really, really 100% agree with that, Audra, because that's something I'm experiencing in my area too, which is helping women gain clarity, freedom, and power in their financial life. So that one thing, and also getting a coach or a mentor, someone who is like you say, outside of your circle, that helps to push through, whether it's Mr. S or Miss V, whoever they are, they have the capacity of pushing you forward towards more and more success, because they're themselves in a 7, 8 figures, 10. I don't know how many zeros they have in the bank account, but having that group isn't that amazing? Just someone just kicking our bum out every single day and just kind of, okay, this and this and this. So for those of you, and this doesn't just apply to nutritionists, it's to everybody out there. If you want to have success in any area of life, focus, be laser focused. Don't get distracted with so many things, and then get a coach that someone's going to help you move forward. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, Audra. My kids are downstairs like it's bedtime. Okay. Thank you. It's so awesome to be speaking to you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
likewise.
joining us. And for those of you who just caught us, remember you can always catch us the replay, okay? Because it's really important on how business owners can be successful and transform their business. Thank you so much, Audra. May peace be upon you and have a fantastic day today. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Izdihar. Good to see you. Okay, bye.